What if I told you there's a German city where Japanese gardens meet Rhine River romance, where luxury shopping creates Europe's most elegant boulevard, and where modern architecture blends so perfectly with historic charm that it feels like stepping into the future of sophisticated urban living? Welcome to Dusseldorf, Germany's fashion capital and the most elegant city you've never heard of. I've discovered 15 destinations across Dusseldorf that will make you understand why this Rhine metropolis is called the Desk of the Ruhr area and Little Tokyo simultaneously. From avant-garde architecture that looks like sculpture to traditional breweries that serve the world's best alt beer, Dusseldorf is where German precision meets international sophistication. Over the next 10 minutes, I'll reveal the Dusseldorf that exists beyond business tourism. These are places where German engineering creates architectural poetry, where international culture creates unexpected discoveries, where every neighborhood tells a different story of how modern Germany became Europe's most successful multicultural experiment. Get ready to discover Germany's most sophisticated secret. Number 15, Königsallee, where luxury shopping reaches artistic perfection along a tree-lined canal that makes this boulevard more beautiful than the Champs-Élysées and more exclusive than Rodeo Drive. This isn't just shopping, it's experiencing luxury at its most refined. Created in 1804 and named after King Friedrich Wilhelm III, the co-features designer flagship stores, art galleries, and cafes where fashion industry professionals conduct business in settings that rival Paris's most exclusive districts. During fashion weeks, the entire boulevard transforms into an outdoor runway where international buyers, designers, and fashion media gather to set global trends. Number 14, Medienhafen, where world-renowned architects like Frank Gehry transformed a former industrial harbor into Europe's most spectacular collection of avant-garde architecture. This is architecture as sculpture. Frank Gehry's three twisted towers create the most photographed skyline in Germany outside of Frankfurt, while the entire district houses media companies, advertising agencies, and tech firms in buildings that demonstrate how functional architecture can be purely artistic. Walking Medienhafen feels like experiencing what cities will look like when architects are given unlimited creative freedom. Number 13, Altstadt, where traditional breweries line cobblestone streets so densely that locals call it the longest bar in the world, and where alt beer, Dusseldorf's unique top-fermented beer, is served in the most authentic German beer culture experience outside of Bavaria. This is liquid German tradition. Traditional breweries like Uerigi, Schlüssel, and Schumacher have served alt beer using recipes unchanged for centuries, while the twisted spire of St. Lambertus Church creates the most recognizable landmark in historic Dusseldorf. During summer evenings, the Rhine Steps become Europe's most civilized outdoor party, where business executives and university students share tables while watching Rhine River traffic. Number 12, Dusseldorf's Japanese Quarter, home to Europe's largest Japanese community outside of London, where authentic ramen shops, traditional gardens, and the EQ House Temple create the most complete Japanese cultural experience in Germany. This is cultural integration at its most sophisticated. Over 8,000 Japanese residents make Dusseldorf Germany's unofficial Japanese capital, with businesses ranging from traditional craftsmen to high-tech corporations that create economic bridges between European and Asian markets. During cherry blossom season, the Japanese garden becomes a pilgrimage site for both Japanese residents and German locals who appreciate this peaceful oasis in urban Dusseldorf. Number 11, Rhine Promenade, where Germany's most important river creates the most sophisticated urban waterfront experience in the country, featuring restaurants, bars, and cultural venues that demonstrate how German cities learn to embrace their rivers as lifestyle destinations. This is urban waterfront perfection. The 5-kilometer promenade connects historic Altstadt with modern districts, while providing car-free spaces where Dusseldorfers exercise, socialize, and relax along Germany's most economically important waterway. Rhine cruise ships offer dinner tours that combine sightseeing with fine dining, while outdoor restaurants create sophisticated alfresco dining culture that rivals Mediterranean cities. Number 10, Schloss Benrath, where 18th century Elector Karl Theodor created a Rococo pleasure palace that rivals Versailles in elegance, while demonstrating German Baroque architecture at its most sophisticated. This palace proves that German royalty understood luxury as well as any European court. Built between 1755 1773, the palace features perfectly symmetrical architecture surrounded by French formal gardens, English landscape parks, and working farms that demonstrated how Enlightenment principles could be applied to royal estate management. The palace grounds include museums dedicated to garden art and natural history, making Schloss Benrath both architectural monument and educational institution that serves modern Düsseldorf's cultural needs. Number 9. Kunstsammlung Nordrhein-Westfalen, where world-class art collections in multiple venues create one of Germany's most important cultural institutions, featuring works by Picasso, Klee, and contemporary artists that demonstrate how German public culture invests in international artistic excellence. This is art museum quality that rivals New York's MoMA. The K20 building houses the world's largest Paul Klee collection alongside masterworks by Picasso, Matisse, and German expressionists, while K21 focuses on contemporary installations and video art that challenge traditional museum concepts. The Schmelle House demonstrates how museum architecture can be art itself, creating spaces where building design enhances rather than competes with exhibited works. Number 8. Hofgarten, Germany's first public park, where 18th century landscape design creates 27 hectares of urban green space that serves as Düsseldorf's central gathering place for recreation, culture, and social life. This is urban park design that influenced public space planning across Germany. Created in 1769, the park demonstrates how Enlightenment principles about public welfare translated into urban planning that prioritize citizen recreation and cultural education. Walking paths, recreational facilities, and open spaces serve diverse user groups from morning joggers to families to cultural event attendees. Number 7. Kaiserswerth, where a historic island in the Rhine preserves medieval imperial history alongside cobblestone streets lined with traditional German architecture that creates the most charming historic district in metropolitan Dusseldorf. This is where German history feels most tangible. The ruins of Kaiserpfalz demonstrate where Holy Roman emperors held court over 1,000 years ago, while the Deaconess Institute, where Florence Nightingale trained, shows how this historic location continued contributing to European civilization into modern times. The island atmosphere creates a retreat from urban Düsseldorf while remaining easily accessible, demonstrating how historic preservation can enhance rather than conflict with modern urban development. Number 6. Nordpark and Aqua Zoo, Düsseldorf's green oasis and family favorite. Nordpark's themed gardens, fountains, and wide lawns offer a peaceful escape, while the Aqua Zoo Lübeck Museum combines aquarium, zoo, and natural history exhibits for a unique educational adventure. It's the perfect spot for nature lovers, families, and anyone seeking a relaxing day surrounded by beauty and discovery. This is where Düsseldorf's love for nature and science comes alive. Stroll through Japanese gardens, marvel at playful fountains, and discover rare aquatic species and interactive exhibits at the Aqua Zoo. Nordpark and Aqua Zoo together create a destination that's both relaxing and inspiring for all ages. Nordpark and Aqua Zoo are Düsseldorf's green heart, where themed gardens, playful fountains, and the Aqua Zoo's interactive exhibits create a haven for families, nature lovers, and anyone seeking relaxation and discovery in the city's most beautiful parkland. Number 5. Neanderthal Museum, located at the site where the first Neanderthal fossils were discovered in 1856, creating the birthplace of human evolutionary science and one of the world's most important anthropological sites. This is where humanity learned about its own prehistoric heritage. The museum's interactive exhibits demonstrate human evolution through multimedia presentations, authentic fossil displays, and hands-on activities that make complex scientific concepts accessible to visitors of all ages. Archaeological workshops and educational programs show how scientific research continues uncovering human evolutionary history. Number 4. Düsseldorf Carnival, where Rhineland tradition creates Germany's most exuberant celebration, featuring elaborate costumes, satirical floats, and street parties that transform the entire city into a massive festival celebrating humor, creativity, and German cultural identity. This is German celebration at its most uninhibited. The festival includes traditional elements like the Prince and Princess of Carnival, alongside contemporary political satire that uses humor to comment on social and political issues. Costume creativity ranges from traditional German folk designs to contemporary pop culture references, demonstrating how carnival culture adapts historical traditions to contemporary interests. Number 3. Rhine Tower, Düsseldorf's tallest building and Germany's tallest telecommunications tower, where panoramic views from 168 meters height showcase the entire Rhine metropolitan region, while demonstrating how German engineering creates functional architecture that doubles as tourist attractions. This is utility transformed into urban landmark. The tower features the world's largest digital clock display on its exterior, making it visible throughout the metropolitan area, while the revolving restaurant offers fine dining with 360-degree views. Evening illumination transforms the tower into public art that contributes to Dusseldorf's sophisticated nighttime skyline. Number 2. Düsseldorf Airport and Airport City, where Germany's third-largest airport creates an international business hub that demonstrates how modern German infrastructure serves as gateway between European and global markets. This is airport development as urban planning. Direct flights to over 200 destinations connect Düsseldorf to global business networks, while airport retail includes luxury brands and German specialty products that serve both international travelers and local shopping needs. The Airport City concept integrates hotels, conference centers, offices, and retail facilities that serve business travelers and local residents, creating 24-hour economic activity. And number 1, Düsseldorf's multicultural cuisine scene, where international business communities created Germany's most sophisticated dining landscape, featuring authentic restaurants representing dozens of cuisines alongside German establishments that demonstrate how successful integration creates cultural enrichment rather than cultural replacement. This is globalization at its most delicious. The Japanese community alone supports over 400 Japanese restaurants ranging from authentic ramen shops to high-end kaiseki establishments, while Korean, Turkish, Italian, and other international communities contribute restaurants that serve both ethnic communities and German diners. Düsseldorf's restaurant scene proves that successful multiculturalism creates cultural richness that benefits all community members. From luxury shopping boulevards that rival Paris to avant-garde architecture that redefines urban beauty, from traditional breweries serving liquid German heritage to international communities creating global cultural fusion, Düsseldorf isn't just a German city, it's proof that modern European success comes from combining deep cultural roots with confident international openness. What makes Düsseldorf absolutely remarkable is how it demonstrates that German success isn't just about efficiency and engineering. It's about creating urban environments where business excellence, cultural sophistication, and quality of life combine to attract international talent while preserving authentic German cultural identity. Now here's my sophisticated challenge for you. If this video convinced you that Düsseldorf is Germany's most elegant secret, prove it with your cosmopolitan spirit. Drop if you want to experience that authentic alt beer culture, if you're ready for those world-class art collections, or if you want to discover that legendary luxury shopping. Let's see which aspect of Düsseldorf sophistication calls to your refined tastes. But here's my elegant promise. If this video helps us reach 50,000 subscribers, I'll create the ultimate Düsseldorf sophistication guide covering every luxury experience, every cultural institution, every hidden local favorite. Plus, I'll reveal the business networking events where international professionals gather to build careers in Germany's most cosmopolitan city. Hit subscribe, and let's discover Düsseldorf's most sophisticated secrets together. And if you're impressed by Düsseldorf's international sophistication, wait until next week when we explore Hanover, where royal gardens create Baroque paradise, where technology fairs shape global innovation, and where Lower Saxon culture proves that Northern German charm combines royal elegance with modern innovation. Until then, keep seeking sophistication in unexpected places. Keep believing that elegance and authenticity can coexist, and I'll see you in the next incredible adventure. Auf Wiedersehen, sophisticated travelers.